What's up, guys? Game Tinkerer here, and today we are going to talk about why should you mod a controller. First off, we need to go over the types of mods and exactly what a mod is. So a mod is any kind of modification you make to your controller, or anything in that matter, is a mod. So the types of mods are aesthetic, or how the controller looks. Specific mods, triggers, buttons, and grips is just some examples that I've got. And what I call board-specific mods, which is actually on the circuit boards itself, adding or deleting different features, such as adding turbo, LEDs, removing or adding features like Bluetooth or wireless, or removing things like rumble motors. When you mod a controller, you need to first think about how you're going to use that controller. Now, if you like longer triggers, you can do that. If you decide you want different heights on buttons and sticks, maybe you want some different grips on it. Just pick and choose your different kinds of mods. I can show you some examples here. So this is just a PS4 controller, and what's been done here is a shell change. So the back is a grip. It's got some grip on it, and the front, now I did have LEDs in here, but I took them out. So this still has the clear thing. I went back to the stock buttons, stock D-pad. This has the stock shoulder buttons and triggers, and I just went with the Elite style sticks on this one. And this is a nice controller. Just a little bit of something. This mod is not exactly cheap. The sticks is what makes it costly. A shell change doesn't cost that much. You just have to look at what your budget is and how you're going to use it. And you can make your own stuff. Just put some texture on it and repaint it. If you don't want a clear one and you just want like a blue one or something, you can either buy one or you can pull your controller apart and paint it. It's not a big deal. This stuff is cheap. A lot of it's cheap. Some of it's not. So you just have to go through and figure out what you like. Like on this one, this is my go-to. So I've got what they call the Elite PS4 controller thing. So all these buttons, I've got 4 different heights of buttons, 2 different heights of sticks, 2 different D-pads. So all this stuff is interchangeable. You can all change all that out. Plus then I've got the metal shoulder buttons and longer. You can actually tell how much longer the triggers are. And it's quite a bit longer. Really nice because I like race games and first-person shooters, and these are perfect. Of course, I got the sticks, and then on the back I have this back button attachment, and it's awesome. I love this controller. I was using a different kind of controller, and I'll show that here in a minute. So you just have to pick out what you want, and sometimes you can do it a piece at a time. Sometimes it's better just to get it all done. And that's about all about picking out your mods. Now I can show you some different types of controllers. We have the stock or retail stuff that you can buy at like Walmart. Custom ones, stuff that you can buy on different websites like Etsy. Amazon sells custom ones that are pre-modded, that are ready for sale. And some of them have, what I call the board-specific mods, like it's got turbo, or they added back buttons internally or something to it. You know, there's so much different stuff out there, and you can get them made specific for what you want. And then you have your special retail, things like the Astro or scuff controllers. Sometimes they call them tournament controllers, and that's really what this is. So this comes in a nice case. This is a high dollar controller. It's $200. This is the Astro C40, and this is for PS4. It's dirty. Got to clean it off. But this is a $200 controller. But this faceplate comes off, and then you can put the D-pad up here. You can move the stick down here. If the stick is not working, you can actually replace this whole unit. It does have hair triggers, so you can click this up, and then they only press down halfway. And then it's got back buttons that you can program. Love this controller. Absolutely love it. It's got a nice, what they call a soft touch paint on it, and it helps with grip. But again, this controller is $200, so a different option to that is to build your own, like that. It's basically the same thing. Yes, it does look totally different, but if I decide I don't want to use the back buttons, you know, just pull them off. If I want to use the back buttons with this controller, all I gotta do is put it on. Just different things like that. So with that being said, you know, simple little things like here I've got a Xbox One Elite controller. Now, this is an actual Elite controller, but this one just has the rechargeable battery, and I've got scuff grips on it, so it's better grip. And then I've got a soft touch paint faceplate, and this didn't cost much to do the mod on that. And then you have something like this. This is the Xbox 360 controller, and this is a complete reshell. And then I did the whole zombie theme with the bullet buttons, so that's pretty cool. Got a rechargeable battery, got my chat pad, makes it nice. And then I've got the aluminum sticks, and then I've got these button height things. These came out way before things like this, so I'm pretty sure that I can get some of these for this if I wanted. I don't really play the Xbox 360 much anymore, but I mean, that certainly is something there. So I mean, that's basically all I have to say about modded controllers. You can mod them in any way that you want, or there's people out there that can do it for you. If you need some help, hit me up, and I can give you some tips and tricks. If you guys want to see any specific kind of mod done, just let me know, and I'll see if I can afford it. Bills are kind of tight right now, but you know, if it's cheap enough, maybe I can pick some stuff up, maybe do some swaps. Maybe I can take this apart and show you exactly how it's done. I mean, I could do that. That's easy. But other than that, why should you mod a controller? Because you can make it yours. I'm trying to talk my buddy into letting me do a couple mods for him, stuff that just would work for him, and he's actually thinking about getting on board with it. So his would probably just be some longer triggers, and that's probably about it. Maybe a different shell if he finds one that he wants, but other than that, I mean, it's just easy stuff. Xbox One controllers are kind of difficult to take apart, but PS4 controller is easy. I've never taken a PS3 controller apart, but I'm pretty sure it's pretty much the same. But just let me know what you guys think about this. And I'd like to thank you for joining me today. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe. I'm going to have more videos coming out in the coming days. And we will see you next time, guys. Appreciate y'all.